Morning, so there's the intro. Roll intro. It's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or a coffee Monday or Friday, 9 a.m. Book it. Right. Are we back on? We're back on, cool dudes. I'm just seeing if I can turn on cuckoos. Cuckoos are on. Cool dude. So if you want to attract my attention, not that I won't be reading them or anything like that, but if you put QQ in, I will definitely get an email to say that you've done it, and I can keep those questions for later in case they are more complex, and I cannot do them now. Where are we? We are in the where we always are on a Monday sometimes, always are on some Monday sometimes, I don't know. We are at the Boulevard Cafe in Playa La Pinta. I've just seen Simon from KL. Get the table right, there you go. So let's get these out and see what's happening. Who's on? Let's get the count on, and you're watching TimothyDowd.com. Right. I'm alright. You alright? Swoops. I've also shared my live location in case you want to see that. Here's a good people watching spot, Sasaki. It's a place to see and be seen, as they say. Oh, I can hear myself. Not turn that off. There you go. So, excuse me, I'm just going to get this on. See what we got. Cool dude. Better if I turned it on, isn't it? Atomos. There you go. You can see yourself. Here I am. The only thing is, it's a very bright background, so anybody's got to come in really close for it to get your face. But that's another story. Cool dudes. Cool dudes. Keep death off the roads, right on the pavement, as I say. Oh, my feet are wrong. Got to get them more stable. There we go. What's wrong with that? Ah, there we go. There we go, we're straight up now. Straight up morning. Stay cool and calm today. What's happening? What's happening? Ray Duffy's on. John Patton's on. Anne-Marie's on. Thank you for all your wonderful support, Anne-Marie. Mark Davies is on. Cy Dale is on. Everton Matthews. Sunstriker. Aki. David Butler. Christine's on. I upgraded last night. Morning Tim and viewers. Tony Petty's on. John Barra, good morning John, thank you for all your support. Chris Jones is on. Aki, Tim and all in the chat. Adam's telling me upgrade. Already did. I got to show him, I'll never stop. What was it? Search, no. General, software update. Catherine Ruff and everyone in the chat. And Trisha, morning Tim and all in the chat. I need to catch up later as I have a nurse appointment shortly. I have a superb nurse appointment, and don't call me shortly. Let's turn the second microphone on. Wing. Stick it on here. So if anybody talks to me. Oh, that's it. That's it. So yeah, iOS is up to date. Cool dude. So, let's do this. That's a good people watching spot, isn't it? Yeah. Cool dude. Right. So, I got my cards just in case somebody comes to chat. And I've got a light in case it gets dark. And it clips on here, look. You can't see that, can you? Cool dude. So, as I say, QQs are on, so if you want to do a QQ, just prefix your thing with the letters QQ and it'll send me an email. That's cool. If you're talking amongst yourselves, you don't need to. But, what was it? Aki, I feel for you, Catherine. Remember, you have to go home to come back again. Ah, yeah, of course. Anne-Marie, morning, Catherine, enjoy your last day. Desayuno inglés? I don't think so. I don't think so. Christine wants pancakes today, so I've got to make pancakes when I get home. And there's usually pancake batter left over, so I'll probably have a French toast or something like that. So no desayuno inglés today. I'll have a glass of water though. 29 to 30 degrees today, says Damien. Wow. Here, by here, I assume you're still in Germany, right? Sad day, got to pack for the early flight. Oh dear. Alan Brickle, hi. Aki, there you go. I'm very lucky to be back at Christmas. I'm spoiled really, no reason to complain. You can always complain. No problems with complaining. I like complaining. There you go. Let's get me, follow me. Let's see if we got a light on. 2, 3. Does that make any difference? On? Light on? Light off? Light on? Light on? Light off? No, doesn't make a difference. Cool dude. Germany out of the World Cup. Aki, no, I'm very lucky. Oh dear. Germany out of the World Cup. Laugh, 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 laugh. Aki, Aki, Aki. What country are you from, Aki? What's your real name anyway? Unless it's Aki Aki. Or is your surname Oi Oi Oi? Morning, Scott. Alan Brickle's on. Right, so what's happening today? Last night we had a really relaxed balcony banter, and we said we were going to do a subject, but we didn't really do it. And then we just chatted, and I ended up interviewing Cleo. So if you're interested in that, listen to what Cleo's journey was. Go and check that out on Catch Up. That was last night at 5:55. Yesterday morning I went up to Playa de San Juan with Martin and Neris, very nice people. Policewoman, you know, policewoman. And they were quite nice. I'm going to get washed now. Hiya. Oh gosh, golly gosh. So we've got to check the CCs, not the CCs, the QQs. Me, ding, alert in the chat, signed in as Smudger. God, that's it. One of my oldest email addresses, that. One of my oldest email addresses. We got it on here. Legendary was amazing last night, Nigel. The leg of lamb would definitely recommend for your next visit. Was that the one in the specialities, the second one with the pineapples or whatever it's called? Oh no, that's pork, wasn't it? Oh no, the leg of lamb. I was thinking about that the other night, but it would have been too much, I think, because I wasn't that hungry, because I'd had a massive breakfast, and I was snacking in the afternoon, to tell you the truth. So yeah, I will do leg of lamb. Leg of lamb. I was going to do the pork chops as well, but you know, I'm not too bothered about that. Morning. You want to come and say hello? Tell all your mates at home where you are. We're live on YouTube with 58 people watching. And there it came. There it came. QQ, all in the chat from Catherine. Twerks. Every minute it goes. Every minute it goes. David saying hi to everybody. Alan. Now I've got QQs on, you see. Everybody's just chit-chatting amongst themselves. I like that. I like that. So what else we got? Let's talk about it. Solo play or paired play. There you go. So I was doing all the pink ones before. Self-aware. When you ask others for help, what do you usually need? Do I ask others for help? Pretty independent, I think. I usually need help with moving something. Oh, no, I'll tell you what it is. When I ask for help, it's usually something manual, like screwing something in a wall or knocking something together or knocking something out or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see. What's your love language? Oh, we did that. It was round and flat. How do you escape reality? I go on YouTube. This is it. I escape reality by doing this. What's one subtle sign that somebody's a good person? I think doing the right thing when nobody's looking. Integrity. I think that's very important. Integrity is quite important for me. So, you know, don't cut corners when you're driving. Always use your indicator even though there's nobody looking. I mean, I think my indicators are automatic now. So I think if you have to think to put your indicator on, you haven't learnt to drive yet, basically. So a good person, integrity is the thing, integrity. How would you describe your job to a bunch of 5-year-olds? I do whatever I want and get paid for it. Which unsolved mystery would you like to see solved before you die? Pyramids. I'm into those at the moment. I want to see, well, not just the pyramids. I want to see if there was a civilization on Earth that came and went, and then we have no knowledge of them. They didn't leave any trace. You know, like 1 million years ago or something like that. What's one thing you would do if there were no consequences? See, that's not a question for me, is it? That's not a question for me, because I don't do things because there's consequences. I don't not do things because of the consequences. I not do things because you shouldn't do them. You know what I mean? No consequences. And the actual, I'm going to chuck that one away, I think, because the actual picture was that. That's terrible. What do you not spend enough time doing? Sleeping. How do you describe yourself in 3 words? Honesty, integrity, respect. Those are the 3 tenets of the channel, in fact. So you all adhere to that. Would you rather people perceive you as smart, funny, or attractive? I would like to be smart, funny, and attractive, if you don't mind. Which member of your family do you struggle with? My brother. Well, I don't struggle with him, he never calls. Are you watching, Mark? How do you know when you can trust someone? You can't. You can't. I've put my trust in lots of people over the years, and I won't say every one of them's coming back to bite me in the ass, but you can't tell before it happens, is what I'm trying to say. Are you a good judge of character? I don't know. I'm probably, as I was saying before, I was probably a little bit too trusting. So probably not, no. What's a recurring nightmare that you've had or had? You know, I've had this nightmare for quite a while, where it's an old train station, you know, steam trains, and there's these big sort of black railings with spikes on top, and I'm climbing over them for some reason. And as I'm climbing over them, there's people trying to stop me getting over, and it's one guy, sort of a Mexican, Spanish, I don't know, South American guy with a little bit like Zorro, you know, with a rapier. Is it a rapier? Is that the one with no, ipi, with an ipi. That's the little fencing sword, the little thin fencing sword. And for those who are watching Game of Thrones, it was, what's her name's Arya's little one. Well, it wasn't really, but it's a little thin sword, isn't it? And as I'm jumping down, this guy just puts it up onto my chest here, and it goes straight in my chest, and I slide all the way down to the hilt. And as I hit the hilt, boom, I wake up. Amazing. How could you overcome your biggest fears? The biggest fear I had was not smoking. I couldn't imagine not smoking, never smoking again, you know. And I overcome that by just deciding to do it. So I think if you can do that, I think it's just a decision to overcome your biggest fears, you know. Unless, of course, it's a fear that's, you know, like I don't want to jump off a 12-story building or something like that. I mean, I'm scared of that, but I won't overcome that by going, yoo-hoo! Well, that's another story.
Morning.
How are you?
Okay, fine, thanks.
Working hard?
Trying.
Nigel and I have been married 36 years this year. I agree with Tim, marry your best friend. Exactly. Exactly. Morning, Crispy. Ruth's son. Is there a place you'd love to visit next? Me? I'd love to see a bit more of the island, but I can't get... On my morning walks, I can't really go too far because I've got to get back for Chris. And Chris doesn't like touring because she can't see. So basically I put her in a car and it's like shaking her in a box for an hour and a half. Morning, says Crispy. Ruth's on. Nettie's on, looking for September. Hope to catch you again. Nettie, just book it, Thomas cook it, and we'll go for a walk. I won't put you on camera. And what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, we can always meet offline. We can always meet offline. How do you manage to stay married so long? I failed twice. You haven't failed twice, you just haven't found her yet. That's all it is. It's staying married for a long time, yeah, is marry your best friend. And the other thing you can do is don't go to bed if you've argued. Always work it out before you go to bed. And look at what the conflict is, and decide whether it's worth it to carry on or whether just to not carry on, you know. And what I'm saying is, two people have to carry on a conflict, right? Or two people to argue. And I don't mean like silent treatment or just saying, yeah, you're right, you know. What I'm saying is, look at whatever it is from their point of view and appreciate it, that it's their point of view, and see if you can imagine a world where that point of view is valid, and then accept it. And if you both try and do that, that's even better. That's even better. Oh, we've got 3 Gmail notifications. Ching, ching. If you could instantly become an expert in one thing, what would it be? All languages. I want to speak all languages. Have you got one of these, have you? Is there a place you'd love to visit if you did that one? Married twice. What's the best TV show you've watched recently? I'm still watching it. It's I'm on season 6 now of The Mentalist. It's an American show set in California with the California Bureau of Investigation, if that's a thing. Like FBI, but it's CBI. And there's one guy. See you, Simon. You too, man. No problem, my friend. No problem. Yeah, run, my man. You're welcome. That was Simon. He does long walks. So he starts off this morning, 6, 7 o'clock? And he walks to the end of the pier at Puerto Colon. And then he walks back and meets his missus in La Caleta. So, wow. He lives in the village, in our village. But he used to walk from our village, to tell you the truth. What else was I doing? Oh yeah, this one. Best TV show, yeah, Mentalist. Instantly come, we did that one. What is an unpopular opinion you've had that harmless? What is an unpopular opinion you have that's harmless but you'll defend? I'd have to think about that one. Let's look for September. And I didn't have my best friends of nearly 40, been together ever since, but live separately, works, people think we're mad. You know, that's not mad. Eric Idle said, in your house you've got to have 2 bedrooms and you've got to have a love room. And that's a secret. So if you've got a house big enough, she has a boudoir, you've got a man cave, and then there's a love room in the middle where you can meet up when you want, which is a reasonable thing, I suppose. Paul Ed's on, morning, flying out tomorrow for the week. Have you booked a walk, Paul, or do you want to meet up? Morning, Tim, says Alistair. Julie Wade's on. Gary Davis. Get some sun with Paz. Right, Paul, how are you going? Go back to work. See you soon, Paz. Looks like we're off to Las Galletas today. Wedding dress hunt still. Oh, you're on the island. Okay, we're going to get 30 degrees here today. Okay. Cool dude. Or hot dude, as the case may be. Should we get a coffee now, shall we? What's one thing that you've learnt to love about yourself that you used to hate? What did I used to hate about myself? Wasted emotion. What does success mean to you? To succeed is a toothless chicken. How do you define love, and what does it mean to you? How do you define love? Love, to me, is oh no, I can't, there's no words, I can't do it in words.
Tim,
Sí, sí.
tengo un plato, eso para ti.
Para mí.
Sí.
Muchísimas gracias.
Nada, y un cafecito también.
Muchísimas gracias. Wow.
A ver si te gusta.
Gracias. Look at that. Thumbnail. Where did I get this? Oh, I got to eat it now. Here we go. It's got mushrooms on it as well. And beans, scrambled egg. Oh, that's terrible. I got to have 2 breakfasts now, second breakfast. Mmm. 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 Going out, 40 minutes. So where can you fly to in 40 minutes from Manchester? That's how I know. This is really good. It's serrano ham, some bruschetta, beans and scrambled eggs and fried mushrooms. Mm. Mm-hmm. We pretend to be posh with 2 homes. I wasn't going to order one, but it was like a bruschetta. Mm. I don't know what I did. Maybe he's not going to pay me for the camera. I've got to do that today. Go to Wharton and get my camera fixed. This is good. Sorry I'm eating, Webby. None of my unpopular opinions are harmless, I don't think. Fantastico. Gotta get it down me. Excellent. It's got a bit of pepper on it. A bit of salt. Nice bit of coffee. I didn't hear that, Stevie. I didn't steal that. As the Germans are out, my missus decides to support the French. The France in the World Cup. You got to support Cabo Verde. Cabo Verde. Cleo was telling me there's an Irishman that's either the player or coach, I don't know, for the Cabo Verde team. So Ireland are all supporting Cabo Verde apparently. I can't remember whether she said it online or offline. Put too much salt in it. These are good. It's Anaheim. Cold. Well, I was 98.9 this morning. Go in the right direction. No. I think Burnham and Starmer are just interchangeable. Burnham's got a, what's the word, a better personality, I think. But for your country, I don't think it's any different. You need a real change. You don't need a Blairite. Not to say that they're Blairites, but I mean, Chief of Staff is one of the biggest Blairites you could get. And that's a very powerful, unelected position to be in. Oh wow. Oh wow. The rules are that if you've got your legs down, or you've got a window open to the pavement, I think it is, then you're deemed to be caravanning, and you can only stay a certain amount of time. So if you just park, so that means your feet aren't down and you got no windows open. That was always the law. It was just never enforced. So if they're enforcing it now, that's a good thing. The only thing is, the reason people live in vans is because they can't afford houses. So what they should do is first of all sort out the housing problem, and then get rid of the vans. Dave, the rental prices are weird. Obviously, the further away you are from the coast with a similar type of property, the cheaper the rent's going to be, but it's not guaranteed. You can maybe get a finca, like Rick and Shelley did, up in the sticks somewhere, and you could probably get that for a reasonable amount. But if you're talking about Villaflor, for instance, which is a town up in the mountains, then that's going to be more expensive sometimes than down here. So it all depends on what it is, how big it is. But in general, anything on the coast side of the ring road, the TF1, is going to be more expensive. And if you're in a tourist area, it's more expensive. Another QQ. Has Labour ever had a female leader? Leader of the party? I can't remember. I don't think so. I don't think so. Central Centre's good, but it's not a tourist hotel. Damien stayed there. I haven't seen him in a while. I hope he's all right. Damien Hooper. He stayed there. McMaster stayed there. And yeah. Oh wow. Hi Diane. That's true. That's why the Conservatives had so many prime ministers before they died a death. Pension for life, basically. There should be more campsites around for caravans. Yeah. That's a good idea. See, caravans and motorhomes is a bit weird here because you don't actually come with a caravan. You know, you don't well, some people do, but there's not many people that would drive down to Wilbur and get the ferry over in their caravan. So I would say over 90% or 95% of the caravans here are here all year round. And the object of a caravan is to be mobile, right? But what they've done now, they've created them as statics because it's cheaper than renting a house. So the whole thing, if they opened holiday caravan parks, if you like, I don't think you get enough people to use them as holiday homes, and they'd all end up being like a traveller community. You know, if you're only allowed to stay there 2 weeks or something like that, and you've got to pack up and go to the next one. And I think they'll just be moving around. So, no, I don't think it will be good. For a tent, maybe, if you want to come over and not have a hotel. But that's also illegal, isn't it? That's true. That's true. I think what it is, it started with Reagan and Thatcher, the neoliberal, the people who invented it, basically. Everybody's got to own your own house. But what they did is they sold the stock, the housing stock that belonged to all of us. So if the government's got no assets, they've got no passive income. If they've got no passive income, they can only spend money that they print. And they can only print so much money based on the GDP of the country. In case, if you print too much money, then the value of your money goes down because there's so much of it. Go on YouTube and find out how tax really works. The way tax really works is explained well when people are trying to explain modern monetary theory. Now everybody thinks it's a new thing, modern monetary theory, and if we only had modern monetary theory. We have actually got modern monetary theory, it's just an explanation of how it works today. And how you can spend money into existence. And as long as you're creating value with that money, then your growth goes up. But if you're printing money to pay interest on old loans or contracts or bailing people out or giving people tax breaks, which is basically like giving them money to employ people and then give them benefits because they don't pay enough wages. So most of the people who are on benefits in Britain are in work benefits, and they're not getting the benefit. Obviously the employer's getting the benefit because he didn't have to pay him. So if the employer says, no, I'm taking the risk, no, you're not taking the risk at all, you're getting bailed out. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get back to people watching. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm live on Playa La Pinta right now. Rick and Shelley just moved around the corner from us, seeing them a couple of times on an evening walk. Don't really know them personally. Rick's a nice guy. You can go and chat to him. He's a very approachable guy. And I'm sure it'd be nice to have somebody to chat to in the area, you know what I mean? So go ahead. Just tell him Tim sent you. So it's Jason Hurst from Cloudy Abergele, or is it John? Or is it Jim? Could be something Jonathan. Oh, we don't know. It's fine and miserable rain this morning in the Costa del Turun, says Alan. John, where's the last time you were in the Uck, Tim? And what did you think? My dad's funeral, I think was the last time I went. Yeah, I think it was my last funeral. my dad's funeral. Chris didn't go because she didn't want to travel. And my dad had already said, when I pop my clogs, Chris, he says, don't come. He said, I know you love me, don't come. So I just took Steph and myself, we drove over in the Mini and stopped off in, what's that place in the Piccadilly? There's a nice little village in the Piccadilly, beautiful little town, nice little bijou hotel with a square and a church with lots of restaurants in it. And it sounds like an American prison. Not Sing Sing, what's the other one called? San Quentin. San Quentin. I think it's called San Quentin, San Quentin. And we stopped there. So we drive from Regensburg to San Quentin, spend the evening there, and then the early next morning. What I do is I would book a crossing, a tunnel crossing, the cheapest I could get, right? It's probably around about 11, 11:30, maybe 12 o'clock. And all the early morning ones are really expensive, but it's sort of a commodity, so the price fluctuates depending on demand. So you just book the cheapest one you can, and then you just get there for 7 o'clock. And you put your ticket in, it goes, doot, doot, please go left, and you go left into a car park. And then it's, if they've got room, they'll just put you on the next thing, and there's always room. So I suppose if everybody did, there wouldn't be room, but yeah, that's what I did. Anyway, we would drive up from the south coast straight up to Chester and then come across. We have tried other ways, but it's just easier to go up towards Chester and then back down to North Wales then, because they were living in Holywell. Not Holywell, that's up the road, what's it called? Buckley, that's one. So that's when I met him, and I didn't do a lot really. I mean, I was basically just chatting with my family, and it's a nice area where they live. The people are quite nice. I went and saw a few places where I went to college around there, Shotton. So I went and saw a couple of old places. It was a bit derelict. But no, I couldn't get back into the pub scene. I don't think. Pub scene was pretty weird, and it was all sort of, I don't know what it was. It's like all the menus are the same. You know, it's like every other pub's a Wetherspoons, which I refused to go in because of Brexit. Yeah, so that's the last time I was there. When was that? So if I go to Google and I put in San Quentin, Quentin, San Quentin, ching. And copy that and go to photos and search for San Quentin. It was 2012. 2012. It's the last time I was in Britain. Maybe. January 6th, 2012. Yeah, 2012 it would have been. Showing all photos, there we go. Oh no, 2012, Chris was with us, so that was my mum's. Oh no, that's something else. No, she was with us in 2012, I think. No, she wasn't. That's in Regensburg. Where's San Quentin? It wasn't January. My dad didn't die in January. That was my mum's. Sorry, mum died in 2012. So my dad must have died about 5 years later, or 4 years later. Why don't I have pictures of Sankantan? Hang on. Let's look for Mini. No. I'll tell you what I'll do. I was in London on the way home to visit my granny, my auntie. How do you get maps on these? Collections, people, feature posts, selfies, portrait, utilities, QR code, map. Here we go. So if I go down, that was it. So it was August 2013. Was the last time I was in Britain. I was a fat bastard as well, I'll tell you. Look at that. That was big, wasn't it? That was 122 kilos. No, it's not very pleasant, but I can't. He's turned it down a bit, but there you go. Every Magic Trick segment on Freaky Friday. I'm sure most people watching would enjoy it. I've done Magic Tricks before, and if you want to go, I think there's a link in the description of a magic show I've done, and or if you go onto my what's it called? I want another coffee. Yeah, if somebody came and wanted a magic show, I'd practice and do one. But filming it's a bit weird, you know, because I've got these little cameras. See? Something like that. Let's talk about it. 98 on, only 45 thumbs up. We don't mind about the thumbs up. We don't ask for thumbs up anymore, Alan. I was working it out. There is no difference of how many thumbs up I get whether we ask or not. Music's not very pleasant. QQ did that, 99 thumbs up. Central Centre. Shirley's on. Friendly Town. Stay cool and calm. Definitely will. Love Dublin. Yeah, I want to lose another 10 kilos. I want to be 90. I want to be 90. I think that's my, for this year, Christmas, 90. I went on one of these Tai Chi chair workout things, and it asked me a few questions. And they said, what do you want to be? What weight do you want to be? I said I fancy being 90, and they said, right, if you do 1,600 calories and drink 3 litres of water a day, and you do 15 minutes a day in this chair thing, then you'll be 90 by August. I said, that's too much. That's too quick. That's too quick. You got to do it slowly, years. Jaris. When do you feel your best? Just before I go to bed. Just before I go to bed. What camera do you recommend to start vlogging? An armchair jockey. Your phone. That's the easiest thing to start vlogging. Just hold your phone up. Turn the standard camera on. So if you've got an iPhone, just turn the standard camera on. And then the trick is use a good lens. So these are the lenses, right? Now you see there's like a mirror image in the lens. So if you can see your nose in the mirror image, then it's pointing at you, right? So all you do is you go to video, you turn it sideways, because that's the vlogging, unless you're doing shorts. You turn it sideways like that, and you press record, and you say, Ladles and Jelly Spoons, Tim Down for Living with MS in Tenerife, look where I am. And then you just show where people are, and then that's perfect. Morning. Do you want to come and say hello? We're live on YouTube with 107 people watching.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you go there.
There?
Yeah. Hang on. Let me just do this. 1, 2.
That setup looks really, really professional.
Yeah, come in.
Hey!
Where are you guys from?
Czech Republic.
The Czech Republic. Colombia.
Yes.
And Czech Republic. You're both from the Czech Republic.
Yeah.
Okay. I used to live in Regensburg in Bavaria, and we were probably about 80 kilometers from the border, Fürstenwald. So that was not too far. We used to go over to buy fireworks and cheap alcohol, cigarettes.
Yeah, that's always the stuff.
Yeah.
Like Czech alcohol is so cheap. You can get it anywhere.
Come closer. So what are your names? Nina? Maria? Fabio, and I'm Timothy, or Tim. And I've got a YouTube channel called Timothy Dowd, D-O-W-D, if you want to search for it. And I go out every morning at 9 o'clock and chat to people on the beach.
Yeah, cool.
That's so cool.
Nice.
Oh my
Very cute.
God.
And I do 3 shows in the evenings, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday's like a podcast from home. Wednesday is midweek meetup, so if you want to come for dinner. And we go somewhere and have dinner and I interview you guys. And Friday is Freaky Friday, where we just get drunk.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
In a little village called Callao Salvaje, you know it?
Not really.
Callao Salvaje is, if you go all the way along this coast to La Caleta, and then there's another 3 villages.
Yeah.
And we're there.
Okay.
But the easiest one is get the bus 471,
So
end of the line.
You live here, or you do
Yeah.
just like on season, like you come or you
No,
go
I
at
live
night?
here. I've lived here since 2014.
Nice.
You guys on holiday?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
How did you decide to move here?
There's a very, very quick answer to that. My wife's got MS, and we were deciding where to retire to, and I was like 50, 51, and she says, if we wait until you're 67, I'm going to be, further on. So we just decided to sell everything and go to a place in Europe with sun all year round, where the pension would still be increased, because she's German. So if you move away from Europe, your pension's fixed on the day you move.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Thanks for the notice.
That's good. So we decided to do to come here because it's sun all year round and Europe. So, and this was the island we came to first, and it's basically got everything. Have you toured the island, or have you stayed in the?
We stayed, but we are thinking of coming back one day and exploring it like thoroughly.
The nature, there is a lot of nature here.
We have like 5 or 6 different microclimates. So we've got a rainforest, we've got a deserts, we've got mountains, we've got these. The gates. We've got lunar landscape up in the national park. So there's a lot to see. The capital is a very nice city to walk. There's lots of street cafes, lots going on there. And this area is purpose-built for tourists. So you've got all the typical things that tourists want, And but you go a little bit out. If you get the 477 bus to the end of the line to Los Gigantes, that's right in the corner, and then get the 473 back. That takes you in every little village on the way back.
I took that route yesterday. It was so long.
It is long.
Because you go really up in the mountain at some point.
The 473 goes to the Adeje town. But that's a great place to visit too. If you get to the top where it turns around and comes down,
exactly.
you get off at Adeje city centre and walk uphill. Some great cafes in there. Old town. They got fantastic views of the Barranco de Infierno. Lovely little local restaurants and cafes. Well worth a visit. Casa Fuerte, from 10 till 1, you can visit an old fort where there was tomato cannery, I think it was, and also they found a lot of old documents there, so it's quite worth it. They speak English as well because they spent a lot of time in London, the people who own it. And they have a cafe up there as well, right at the top of Adeje.
So it seems you have made this island your home, no? Like
I have made this island my home, yes.
it feels, when you speak, it feels like you really are part of this island, you know? Like,
No, I think what it is, I'm so proud that I can live here, and I've got this channel. I mean, there's 103 people still watching, and I usually get about 1,000 views on each one.
yeah.
So when people are looking for places to go, people have come up to me and says, "Oh, if you hadn't have gone there, Tim, I wouldn't known it was there." You know. So have a look at the channel.
Yeah, sure.
It's called Timothy Dowd. Do you have a phone?
Yes.
I have a
Without
QR code. I have a QR code.
Oh, do you?
And it'll take you to my contacts page. And if you just go to YouTube and don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that little bell for notifications.
When you decided to move, was it scary or because you saw everything back at home?
It's not the first time I've done it.
Okay.
I moved every 10 years in my life. I'm 65 now, and that's the last move. I'm not going anywhere else.
That sounds good because yeah, sometimes we are afraid to make this kind of hard decisions.
Yeah.
Because
Always make the decision. Indecision is the wrong decision.
indecision is the wrong decision.
Is the wrong decision. Indecision. That's you guys, yeah? You're live right now? That's about 30 seconds behind, though.
It's a weird feeling, yeah.
But you can do this for a living. What do you do for jobs?
We are students.
Students.
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't know what you do.
Engineering, I don't know, project management.
Are you just met there, you guys?
Yeah, like in the holidays in the hostel where we are staying.
Okay, so you're in the same hostel.
Yeah.
What do you recommend? Do you recommend it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
What's it called?
Amazing community, amazing people, the workers are
Endless summer hostel.
Endless
Yeah.
Summer. I've never heard of that.
It's very small.
Is it an organisation or
I don't know about that.
can you just go and book it? Could I go and book it? No.
You can book it on Booking as well.
Yeah.
Booking.com?
They have like their own website, and I booked it there. And they provide some surf camps, diving camp,
Yeah.
and we, for example, did like diving and surf camps. So we had like both.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're surfers and divers.
Yes.
Cool, dude. There's a nice diving place called Alcalá. It's on that bus route.
Yeah.
473, and there's a big dive centre there, and there's a pier that goes down, and apparently it's very good.
San Juan.
Playa San Juan, and the next one is Alcalá.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was there yesterday.
I was there yesterday morning.
You saw some. I mean, one can see people kind of doing the scuba diving course next to the platform because it's a big platform.
Yeah.
The boats and stuff. Yeah. And
Oh, that was Alcalá, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I walked through the next to them one time. It was a nice hike.
Oh, you went from Playa San Juan to Alcalá?
Exactly.
Oh, great. I was talking about that yesterday. We were there yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took some people for coffee. What I also do, how long are you here for?
We're leaving today.
You're leaving today?
Unfortunately.
They're living like in 1 hour.
So what I do is I have a website also. It's in the thing, timothydowd.com. Yeah. So timothydowd.com. If you go to timothydowd.com events, then you can actually book a walk. So I come to your hotel, I pick you up, we go somewhere, we have an hour's walk and a coffee, and then I bring you back. Or you can get the bus back, it's up to you.
Wow.
timothydowd.com.
If it's Profius.
Yeah. Nice.
So good.
Yeah. If you ever visit here again, yeah.
We'll ring you up.
Yeah. Exactly.
Don't do that. What you need to do is when you're home and it's dull and there's no sun, just come on the morning at 9 o'clock and say hi, Tim. Okay, you've got a Google account. If you've got a YouTube account, you've got a Google account. Just type straight in. What are your names? What are your Google names? Do you know?
Wow. Nabia Tsikabel.
Namia?
Nabia Tsikabel.
Namia Sakaba.
I don't know it.
Well, when you type, just say we met at the Boulevard Cafe.
Okay.
Okay. Very nice to meet you guys.
Thanks.
I know you got a lot to do before you got to go and pack, and have a safe trip home. Are you going home as well?
Thanks. Yeah, tomorrow I fly back.
Okay. So, well, next time you're over, contact me and we'll take you somewhere.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Nice day.
You too.
Nice to meet you.
See ya.
Bye.
Wouldn't want to be you. Oh, thank you. Of course. Good to meet you. Very good to meet you too.
Bye. Have a nice day.
Ciao.
Bye bye.
Cool dude, ladles and jelly spoons. What time is it? 10:27, gotta go. Do I get another coffee? No, I'll get one at home. In fact, if I don't buy anything, I can just leave, can't I? Okay. I think my daughter stayed at the hostel. She loved it and made friends from all over Europe. Yeah, cool dude. Trisha, antibiotics worked. I mean for good, but for food is good too. Hello, Cleo. Don't move again. You're here for food. Oh, I see, you're here for good. I am here for good. I am here for good. I'm not moving again. I'm not. God forbid if anything happened to Chris, I don't know what I'd do. I don't think I could afford to stay here. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Put those away. Got to take my cameras. Broke. Damn. Right, ladles and jelly spoons. I'll quietly pack up and see what happens. Talk to you guys while we're at it. Let's turn this off. Morning, Cleo. I'm back, says Trisha. Cool dude. Glad you're feeling better, Trisha. Oh, I thought the nurse was coming for some regular thing. Have you not been well? Right. So, what else we got? That. Okay, we're ready. We're going to do the cameras now. And we're going to finish. Because if I stop talking, that guy, that song is going to block me again, little buggers. Right. So, thank you so much for joining me today. I really enjoyed it. I was just really surprised that Mohammed brought me a breakfast and a coffee. I'm going to see if I've got to pay anything now. And I got to go back and cook pancakes for Chris. And tomorrow morning, I don't have anybody tomorrow morning, so if you're on the island and you fancy a walk, go to timothydowd.com/events and do it. QQs, would you ever do magic tricks? We did that one. The last QQ was, did you have a favourite magician? My first, the first time that I was into magic, it was because it was David, I was going to say David Niven. What's his name? Not David Niven, what's the meaning's name? God, it's gone. But Anita Harris was his assistant, and I fell in love with Anita Harris. So, who did Anita Harris magical assist? David Nixon. There you go. Wow, for 8 years, 70 to 71, magic box. Yep. That was it. So David Nixon, not David Niven. And of course, I've met quite a few as well. Paul Daniels was one of the most famous people I've met, and Debbie McGee I've met, and God, oh, the names are gone. The names are gone. Right, I'm off. Thank you so much. It looks empty now. It looks empty now. So we'll just let this guy go past, and then we'll say thank you for watching, and we'll see you. They wouldn't want to be you. Not mentioned. Boom. Timothy Dowd, Gemma Edwards.
Well, come on, let's just get any.
And he make Hannah.
So
Because that's the sex of the.
On the hill.
Duffy. Have a good one, thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
One.
Comes out steamed.
married today.
Yeah.
This can be good.
So you got 4 of these basically. So it was Ray. Where are you there? Yeah, we go to the Bocadillos now. We got a video be out on Sunday. So, oh,
Michaela's tracking. Well, funnel
favourite. Here he is.
The Mac Master is a complete cop womble. This is